Kiki has only played in 4 games and she's already joining elite company. She is the youngest to have 3 consecutive double-doubles since Tina Charles. She joins Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, and Satu as the only rookies to have 3 consecutive double-doubles since 2020. She's just jumping into elite class. And again, this is just the 4th game. She's already leaving her mark on this league, and I knew this was coming. Last year was a little struggle for her playing at USC, playing in that system. It just wasn't the right fit. But we seen in Stanford what she was capable of, and those skills didn't go away just because she was on a new team. And she had a pro skill set, and the pros in college are 2 total different games. There's people that dominate college and can't do anything in the pros, and there's people that are great pros and wasn't that great in college. They're just 2 different games. But if you looked at Kiki, you knew what she was capable of. It looked like she's been in the lab too with her jump shot. It's smooth. The pro game to me is a little, I don't want to say slower, but you could be on your island at times in a good way. Like the ball can stick a little bit longer in your hands, and we're getting to see how great Kiki is. So she's starting the season off already hot. She's at 14 points per game and 10 rebounds. Let's see what each game looked like. The team is 2-2. They won their first 2 and they dropped the last 2. Yesterday's game being a nail biter. The first game she played against Atlanta, which is a challenge going against Bree Jones and Brittany Griner. But she was able to put up 14 points on 10 field goal attempts, and she only grabbed 4 rebounds. That is why she is not 4 for 4 with double-doubles. But again, that was her first pro game. So the fact that she was able to get 14 points up was incredible for her. The next game, she went and dealt with Connecticut, and they got the win. Yeah, so they got the win against that dominant front court with BG and Bree Jones, which is great. And then she went to Connecticut, put up 17 and 14. Those are not normal numbers for a rookie's second game. Connecticut is a little beat up right now, and especially that game. They had a lot of people sitting out. So that team is going to be, a lot of people are going to have career nights going against Connecticut this season. But nevertheless, she is a rookie and just getting her feet wet. Nerves are big enough to have somebody out there struggling, no matter who they're playing that early into their career. But she did put up 17 and 14, 4 of those being offensive rebounds. Then played the Valkyrie, the brand new team. The Valkyrie had a 10 and 12 game. 5 for 11. 3 of those rebounds were offensive. And then last night was the big challenge. You had to go against the big gun, Asia Wilson, and she put up a great 17 and 13 against the best player in the league by some people's standards. She's the best player in the league. And she went head-to-head with her. She put up, like I said, 17 points, played 35 minutes. She was out there. And then had 13 rebounds. I did catch the highlights, and she stood her own. And at some point, you start saying, "Wait a minute, have we found our mini Asia Wilson? Is this who we're looking at? Is this what her potential is?" And if we look at the matchup, it may seem like Kiki got the best of their head-to-head matchup. Asia had 15 and 12. Even if they weren't matched up the whole night against each other, you're going against somebody that you probably deem to be a top 3 player in the league, probably top 5 to 10 all time is how most people look at Asia, and you held your own and actually had more points and more rebounds against her. You guys came up short. The Gold Mamba hit was it a 3? She had a jumper to basically win the game, but you held your own. And that's something most rookies aren't out there doing, especially in just their 4th pro game. That's a game where even the coaching staff will just kind of put you out, let you get a feel. Okay, this is what Asia feels like. This is that bump against the best. All right, come take a breather on the bench. Get yourself back into the game. Nah, she was out there, went 35 minutes against the best of the best. I'm already starting to see the ignorant chatter, the weaponizing what Kiki is doing to tear down Angel. I'm already starting to see that stuff. And that's not a great take because the narrative, if you really think about it, people were saying last year, double-doubles aren't a thing. Nobody ever kept track of double-doubles and things like that. And that the beauty is Angel did that, and now we get to celebrate another player. Now there's another category people get to say, okay, the rebound double doubles is a thing, because now we see it. We're seeing it happen again, and that's just the game of basketball. It's always evolving. It's the evolution. You're going to see plenty of young players starting to come in the league, immediately get double doubles. That's going to be the normal. That's just the standard. The standard always rises when somebody accomplishes something. And you're going to find, for some reason, it happens like that. Right after that, you'll find the next player coming in and having that play style. We've seen it with the Steph Curry effect. Nobody's done what Steph Curry has done. But then, you see players come in like Trae Young, and like, okay, we kind of know this. And you see Dame's game is very similar to what you can see in Steph Curry, and that's just the evolution. So we're going to see a lot of double doubles. Angel's record will probably be broken by one of these players in the next 5 years coming in, because that's kind of the standard that she set and she put out there. You don't think, man, there was a lot of talk about double doubles. Look at all the endorsements. Look at the notoriety Angel got from double doubles. Maybe I need to strive to be a better rebounder, so my 12 points aren't 12 and 6. Now I'm 12 and 10, and now people are noticing me. Now it looks like I'm chasing after another record. Like, that's the importance of somebody doing it first. Or not even doing it first, because people already were getting doubles, but somebody popularizing that stat, now it becomes something other people can go after and achieve. And again, now the world is going to be calling her the next double-double machine. From somebody that's followed Angel, and I'm cool with a lot of Angel Reese supporters, we've been championing Kiki for the longest. And if she goes and breaks every record, we'll be the loudest people cheering, because that's the name of the game. So no, it's not a competition. No, we're not going to tear her down. We're going to support her and rock with her and want her to have every game for the rest of the season, the rest of her career, to be a double-double. That's building the sport, seeing somebody operating at a level of greatness. Nobody has a problem with that at all. So let's not even start the comparisons. Angel had to crawl so Kiki could walk, and the next person will come through sprinting. Somebody might come through doing 20-20 double-doubles consecutively as a rookie. Wait, I think Angel did do that. But whatever the case is, we'll just start to see this part of the game evolve, and we'll be able to look back, and instead of like tearing all the players that come behind her down, we'll champion them and say, hey, that's the Angel Reese effect. Let's just call it that. Instead of comparing them, let's just call it the Angel Reese effect. So we all need to keep our eyes peeled on Kiki. Let's see what this is going to turn into, because I think it's something special. She has a running mate with Citron, and they look like the rookie duel the league has been waiting for. These two games are perfectly opposite, and so they work well on the court. So I love everything I'm seeing from them. I'm excited to see a rookie step in and be on a double-double watch every night. So Kiki is on fire. Let's all tap in. Let's show her a bunch of love and support. Kiki, take this thing to the next level.